Welcome to another segment of the Biosphere Toolbox. My name is Johnny Wright, and I have got a powerful tool to share with you today. Let's reach into the toolbox to see what kind of tool here Johnny's talking about. Yes, it is a tool for how to use a kid's toy phone. No, actually, it is a tool for converting incoming calls at a higher rate. Customer calls in, looking to schedule an appointment, you do the right thing, boom, they're in your lobby the next day. However, this tool is very specific. This is a price shopper conversion tool. What is it about? Oh, price shoppers. I've been training with service advisors for years, and it's really amazing to watch the sort of transformation service advisors go through when a customer calls in and says, "Hey, what do you guys charge for a water pump? What do you charge? My brakes are squeaking. What do you charge?" Why is it that wily veterans freeze up with this particular kind of call? And I think one of the reasons is because the conversion rate on price shoppers can be so terribly low. Also, there's a lot of confusion. Do I give a price? Do I not give a price? Well, let me eliminate the confusion. No, you should not be giving a price. And there are 3 exceptions to that, which are in my blog post. But instead of talking about why you shouldn't give price and why people ask about price and all the word tracks, today's tool is going to give you 3 questions to ask a price shopper. These 3 questions are designed to do 3 things, which are right above my shoulder here. These powerful questions will first and foremost help you redirect the conversation. Redirect means customer calls in, they have an agenda, they have a mindset, they kind of have a thought that maybe they're going to stick it to you. They're expecting a certain response from you. So a question can help redirect how they feel about all of that, and that leads to you getting greater control of the conversation, which then builds value. When the customer feels like, okay, I'm in good hands here, this person understands what's going down, they will let go of control and allow you to take control. And that allows you to build more value in the relationship. They're better active listeners. And that is the pathway to a higher conversion rate with price shoppers. That is people who actually show up for their appointment. Here are the 3 questions. And in this blog post, I've actually got a document for you to download, which has many, many more questions. But we're going to cover just 3 today in the essence of time. So here's the first question. Tell me what is going on with the blank, the specific concern. Tell me what's happening with your water pump. Tell me what's happening with your brakes. That question, which I love, is a question that is designed to first and foremost help you build a sense of trust. It shows empathy. It shows interest on your part as a service advisor. Well, of course, getting the information. But, the information is pretty secondary because you know that what we have to do is we have to bring the car in order to do anything. We can't diagnose the car on the phone. We can't fix it on the phone. Maybe someday that will happen, but not in my lifetime or yours. And so that question is very powerful. It helps start the redirect of the conversation with the customer. Does that make sense? Okay. Another question that I love is, has anyone else looked at your vehicle and given you a price for this service? All right. So why would we ask such a question? Well, one of the reasons is we want to know, is the person calling around? Is the person at a dealership? It gives us some info and understanding of kind of where their head is at. Now, many, many people will tell you something that may not be true. All right. It doesn't make them liars, but customers will say, yeah, I had my friend Hank, my next door neighbor who owns a blowtorch and a hammer. He looked at it, he said it's going to be about $100. What? That's what it takes him to fix it. How much it take you to fix it? All right. That's fine, understood. But basing any estimate on someone else's view of a vehicle is really undercuts the whole idea of people calling us for a second opinion in the first place. So you want to get a sense of where the customer is at. When you ask a question, it does really redirect that conversation down a different pathway. And now the customer, with each question, can build a sense of trust, sense of rapport with that particular customer, which then builds value in the whole relationship, and that allows you to take control, and that will lead to a higher conversion rate. Here's another question that I really love. What would be the best way to get you an accurate price? A lot of service advisors will, instead of asking that question, will tell the customer, hey, here's the best way to give you an accurate price. In fact, it's one of our own tools. I love presenting this in the form of a question, like Jeopardy. I love asking the undeniable, because when you ask that question, you're really setting the customer up to answer it in one way, all right? The way you want them to answer it. Now, you'll have crazy people say, well, listen, the best way to get me an accurate price is for you to guess at it. You're going to have that. That's okay. You have to build it for the majority, not the crazy minority, all right? What would be the best way to get you an accurate price? 9 times out of 10, that customer is absolutely going to say what you want them to say. Well, I need to bring it in. That's right. You have to bring your car in for us to look at it, to give you an accurate quote. Hey, can you drop off your Malibu tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and leave it with me for the day? I'll get in touch with you by 11 with a status update of kind of where we're at. Does 8 o'clock tomorrow for a drop-off work? Johnny. And there you go. You're on the path to getting control, redirecting the conversation, building value, and converting at a much higher rate. Now, these are just 3 questions you can ask. There are a lot of other ones that do these same things. It's part of a document that's on this blog post. Please download that document, print it off, and use it. I'm very interested in how well any of these tools work for you, or if you have some tools of your own. So at the bottom of the page, if you would, there's a place to give feedback on this blog post. If you would do that, if you feel so inclined to share this post with others who may see benefit in it, that would be awesome. We'd greatly appreciate it. You know, our mantra, the idea of the Biosphere is to help you build something better, all right? And so let's build something better together. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Johnny Wright. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Biosphere Toolbox. Till next time, have a great day.